We are on a journey to save more York County pets. In 2019, my team and I set out to transform the York County SPCA into becoming a leading animal resource center. We set out with a singular goal in mind: to give every pet that comes through our door their best chance at achieving a live outcome.
At the York County SPCA, we give animals a new leash on life. For animals that would otherwise have no safe refuge, we provide food, shelter, medical care, and love. In 2022, we took in a total of 2,354 animals. We adopted 1,564 pets to loving families, reunited 268 lost pets with their owners, and transferred 263 animals to rescue partners. In the shelter, we performed over 1,700 various surgeries, administered more than 5,500 vaccines, performed more than 8,000 tests to diagnose medical conditions, and completed 76,000 treatments to nurse sick animals back to health.
The fastest way to save hundreds of canine and feline lives is to spay just one. An aggressive spay-neuter program is the only humane and proven way to effectively decrease pet overpopulation. At the York County SPCA, we provide these services for both owned and unowned animals, such as community cats. Spay, neuter, and vaccinating free-roaming cats through trap-neuter return saves countless lives, prevents suffering, and creates a safer and healthier life for community cats and their human neighbors. Spaying and neutering these cats also prevents thousands of unwanted kittens, many of whom would not survive to adulthood. Decreasing the number of free-roaming cats in our community has a direct impact on the number of homeless or unwanted animals entering our shelter and helps prevent unnecessary euthanasia. In 2022, our high-quality, high-volume, low-cost spay-neuter clinic performed a record-breaking 10,021 surgeries, of which 6,298 were community cats. Out of these community cats, 3,473 were female. This milestone of more than 10,000 surgeries per calendar year puts the York County SPCA Spay-Neuter Clinic in the top 0.2% most productive clinics across the nation. This important work that occurs in the Spay-Neuter Clinic 5 days a week is helping the York County SPCA achieve its mission and help animals in need in our community.
Data saves lives. Across our organization, we've invested in tools to better collect and interpret data. Because of this, we were able to find the areas with the greatest life-saving gaps, or areas of opportunity to save more animal lives. It's no secret in the sheltering world that the hardest group of animals to save are cats and kittens, specifically community cats and other cats who may not thrive living in a home environment.
At the York County SPCA, our goal is to keep people and pets together. Surrendering an animal is heartbreaking and should be a measure of last resort for any pet owner. How do we work towards this goal? By providing human service programs to York County residents in need. Last year, we distributed more than 23,000 pounds of food to 442 families through our Pet Pantry program. Our Safe Pet program provides temporary in-shelter boarding for pets whose owners have fled a domestic violence situation, those that plan to leave a domestic violence situation, those that have been displaced from their home due to a natural disaster, or those experiencing homelessness. In 2022, we supported 24 pets from 13 families through this program. Through Karma, or companion animals requiring medical assistance, we provide low-cost surgery to animals in need. Last year, we provided surgery to 186 animals from low-income families. Not only do we strive to keep people and pets together, but we also want to ensure York County pets are in safe and happy homes. Unfortunately, this sometimes means removing animals from cruelty or neglect situations. By enforcing animal cruelty laws in York County, we stand up for those animals in need. In 2022, our Humane Society police officer conducted 1,257 animal welfare checks and completed 200 cruelty and neglect investigations. From those investigations, 178 animals were surrendered to the shelter, 172 charges and citations were issued, and we had 67 animal cruelty convictions. As mentioned earlier, it is very difficult for us to care for young kittens and certain cats who may have complex medical or behavioral needs. In fact, Kittens often cannot survive in the shelter because of their weakened immune systems. Last year, we set the ambitious goal of sending 300 cats and kittens into homes with foster families. At the end of 2022, we placed 458 cats into foster homes. These are animals who may not have survived had they been in the shelter and now have happy lives with loving families because of the dedication of our feline fosters and our feline care team.
So what is the cumulative impact of all these efforts? Well, our overarching goal is to increase our save rate. Back in 2019, we came up with a strategic plan to increase our save rate, and the ultimate goal was to see if we could figure out a model to get our save rate up to 90%. So, what is save rate? Save rate says that of all the animals that come in alive in a given year, how many have a live outcome in that same year? An example of a live outcome could be through adoption, or we reunite a lost pet with their owner. In 2019, we increased our save rate to 65%. And then the next year in 2020, we increased it again to 80%. And the year after that to 85%. And in 2022, we ended the year with a total average save rate of 95%, 95.1 to be exact. So we reached our goal of 90% or better. So how did we do it? How do we do it when so many animal shelters across the country struggle with high euthanasia rates? The answer to that question is we did it because of our community. That's what's special about us and about the York County community, is that you all were there and you supported us on our journey. And because of that, we were able to give you a leading animal resource center. And now the question is, can you do it again, year after year? Can you sustain your save rate? And that is what the next 3 years is about, is figuring out if we can sustain a 90% or better save rate. And so we're gonna need you to continue to show up and support us. You got us this far, and we need you to keep showing up for us just as you have year after year. And hopefully in the next 3 years, we can do it. We can figure out how to sustain our save rate. So thank you so much for being there for us, and rest assured that we will continue to be there for all of York County pets.